Hello, Aquarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly stalking you tarot card reading. What? You stalking Aquarius? The hunter has become the hunted? Listen, Aquarius, we're going to do a tarot spread, but before that, an astrological reading. See what the vibe's like before we get into it. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, because a lot of new people come in and they don't hit subscribe, and then I never see you again. So hit subscribe, like the video, and then let's do this. Saturn, hey, you got that no nonsense serious energy. Okay, so the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. This is also associated with Capricorn, so you'll love the earthy energy. I don't know why you would love it, but you do. It's probably because Saturn also rules your sign. I think in some instances there's some synergy there. There's discipline. You guys have that discipline. I feel like you have the commonalities between Capricorn and Aquarius because of Saturn are like the discipline, but the approach to discipline. I think Capricorn's is more deliberate, and then Aquarius is based on like, let me just compartmentalize this and compartmentalize that, and then I will naturally focus on other stuff. Yeah, I think that's the case because you guys do it a lot. Master of your domains. Well, of your noggins. Your mind masters. So, I'm sorry, I dropped the deck and then they're all backwards so that I'm buying time. Here we go. Your next card. Scorpio. You got Scorpio energy. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So, a little sinister energy. Just a bit. That Saturn Scorpio energy will give you the strictest mofo you ever laid eyes on. And you know, you're not one to not care for somebody who's emotional. Like you have limits though. Scorpio, I don't know. I've never seen an Aquarius Scorpio combo. I don't know. Leo, you're next. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Leo, what are you doing here? What are you... Listen, Leo is ruled by the sun, and this energy is bright and loud, and it shows up every day, and that's what Leos do. They show up every day. They're bright, they're a magnetic force in this world, and they show you how to be confident, measure your importance high, like sky high. So it's like this inflated confidence that comes with not only wisdom because of Saturn, but loyalty and character, that they feel they have a very strong character, and yeah, I guess confidence that like makes some people think that's a little egotistical, but hey, don't hate me because you ain't me. Anyways, this person is stalking you. So let's see what's going on with the stalking. Cause what? Because why are you doing that? Stop. Anyways, got a big ego. No nonsense. Values loyalty. Has the strongest taste for betrayal. Intense. Sensitive. Psychic. The Hermit in reverse. The Four of Swords. The Temperance card in reverse. Look at that. The Queen of Wands. The High Priestess in reverse. Look at what is going on here. The Six of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. We went wide. We went wide on this one. Look now. Okay. So the Hermit in reverse. It's giving us the soul searching. It's giving us the self-reflection. What prompts that? Well, the Hermit is associated with Virgo. Virgo is very introspective, very perfectionist, very critical of themselves. This person is doing a weird thing with the stalking. I'm going to be real. The stalking is looking very stalkerish. Not just curious, not just... It feels like the makings of a true natural born stalker. Because we got your Hermit energy. and we have it in reverse. And usually what self-reflection is supposed to bring is growth. But in this position, it feels like that self-reflection is just something they just kind of hold and dwell on. They have their own perspective on something that I'm guessing they probably don't think other people will understand, so they keep it to themselves and they go through it and they keep it alive through themselves. I feel like they have a deep hurt to them that they haven't gotten over. They're still recovering from it. But again, that's where it gets really stalkerish, right? Then we also have the Temperance card, obsession. So there's somebody out here in these streets looking at you, licking their lips. Okay? They want a piece of you. They think about you. Hopefully they just think about you. They haven't gotten over the situation with you and they're obsessed. Boom, these three right off the bat tell us that. You're not easy to get over. It's not your fault. And sometimes you can be a little cold. So they probably are like, well, damn, like, that was shocking. That hurt. And then they just can't. They're in limerence or something. They're obsessed. They want healing. They want reconciliation, but they just keep reactivating the old vibes of conflict. Let me open that up. Let me open that. Let me check your Instagram. Let me check your. Just let it disconnect. No contact. We're done. And if there's contact again, through their own means, then sure, we're not done. We can talk about it. It smells so good. So Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands. I love how it feels like you're in control. I love how the actions are up to you. I love how the Queen of Wands shows like there's creativity, there's resourcefulness, but that's really good for maneuvering your way out of these weird, awkward situations with a stalker, possibly a past partner that is not over you. Learning how to navigate it with passion, I guess, drama, with self-importance, like, so asserting boundaries. Saturn's good with that, and keeping a positive attitude and not being nasty. It feels like this person, like, you don't like hate them or anything, so that's good. Always a good thing. But I think that you have a hunch that they're coming, or they're thinking about you, or they're feeling some type of way. I think you might even have dreams about it. The High Priestess is in reverse. There's, like, I guess, prophecy in that, because she doesn't really give spoilers, but in reverse, she might. In your dreams, in your vision, in your fantasy, when you get a sense, you're like, feels like something weird's going on here. You know, High Priestess is associated with the moon, so that rules intuition. So we have to factor that in. Leo energy very intuitive as well. So this person might be very sensitive. This person might think that they have like a connection to you that is like they just can't let it go. You might have a sense of that. But I also think that you're going to have some sort of victory where you're able to manage and juggle this person and their feelings, or whatever it is you're trying to juggle with them, because there's the Two of Pentacles and there's the Six of Wands. So there's like other people celebrating you, other people celebrating how you handle this person, or maybe even celebrating how you picked up on something creepy and called it out. And it's like, you clocked that. How did you notice that? Awesome. Two of Pentacles, having a well-balanced approach to things, how you handle a situation. So I guess some of you guys are going to have to deal with maybe rejecting someone without making them feel embarrassed, making somebody who has deep feelings for you not feel so terrible if they can't have what they're looking for. I think there's almost even like if it's not that, if it's not a stalker that you're kind of like not wanting, which I shouldn't assume that, because there's no rejection here. So it's just stalking energy is just like, can you relax a little bit, because you're scaring me. But I guess further in this reading, if other people want to see it happen, then maybe we can look at it like, so this person is very shy, very sensitive, like that Virgo energy. They're very hesitant to demonstrate how they feel when it's a vulnerable position. But they do think about it a lot. They're very bent out of shape about it. And to me, I feel like there's a traumatic situation that precedes it. And that might just be them being able to think about it for so long and not actually take action. It might be stressing them out. It might be just keeping them still, worried about rejection. But they are obsessed with you. They all do like you a lot. They do want to come together with you. And whether or not there's hints of healing and reconciliation, you would know based on your history with the person, with the said person. All right. The Queen of Wands shows that maybe this is what you've been hoping for. Maybe this is what you've been manifesting, because again, the Queen of Wands, very creative and very strong imagination. We know that Scorpio and Leo have a lot of intuition, but then Saturn, there's a lot of discipline. There's a lot of taking my time and not trying to rush anything, which is quite the opposite of Temperance, by the way. But there might be that person feeling the obsession, that person feeling like they want to say something, but they're hesitant. And the Queen of Wands being overly enthusiastic. Doesn't she look like she's being like, oh my God, yes, yes, come at me, you know? But there's secrets. There's things that are not known yet. The High Priestess is like, we have to go on intuition. So I think that both of you, whether it's the stalker or you have to try to catch the signs. You have to catch the hints. And they kind of have to like catch the hints too and put the hints out there. Because again, I feel like this might even be something that you both want. Other people want to see this happen. Maybe their people know that they're feeling you and your people know that you're feeling them. But it feels like more one-sided. It feels like more one person's side knows because there's that Hermit energy. Maybe you've been quiet about it, or maybe they've been quiet about it. Two of Pentacles shows trying to find balance, which kind of makes me feel like, oh, we're trying to find balance because maybe we're at work together. Maybe we're in a dynamic where we don't want to break the sanctity of the group dynamic. So there's an air of needing to find balance there with this person. I guess somebody just has a crush on you and they'd be looking at you and they're obsessed, but they stay quiet, they stay dormant, which makes them look even more stalkerish. But like there's stuff that you don't know and there's stuff that they don't know that you have to rely on intuition to get that conversation started. I think that like you'd be surprised at how this is, well, they'd be surprised at how this was received. So I mean, if you like somebody, I guess you should give them a little more smiles, a little more winks. Maybe don't avoid them like the plague, and you know, get so with the flirting. Okay, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own not yet. Right, check out my Etsy shop. I got candles, I got fragrance oils, I got gifts that you can, not gifs, gifts, personalized gifts. And on my Etsy shop, there's a link in the description for that. But I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.